time of major evaluation of the future sustainability of the society. We look forward to her comments, and I know she will talk about the past and the future. Carol.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Actually, I will be talking about the past. President Lynn has asked me to use this time to add a name to the special tributes page of the Celebration of Life program. And I will give you the name right first. If you want to write it in, you can. That is Dorothy Haley from Great Britain. Why does she belong on that page? Well, we have heard so much this week about leadership and so much about change. And Dorothy has been a model through many, many years of both. When the European Forum was first established, Dorothy and the rest of the members had as their main item of business for many years, how do we go about getting our own region? The European states were divided between the northeast and southeast regions, and they wanted their own region. So Dorothy, a spokesman for this group, brought the proposal to the executive board, and when it was rejected, she just went home and created another proposal. This is one of her primary lessons. If you have a change to propose that you think will benefit the entire society, not just a few members, don't accept the first rejection. Maybe you need to restate your proposal. And so she brought it back again. Well, in those days, Delta Kappa Gamma was not that willing to accept change, and it was rejected again. Now, most of us at that time would just go home and forget about it. Not Dorothy. She brought it back, and she compromised, which is also a good lesson for all of us, and suggested that maybe Europe could be a sort of sub-region, a smaller region, maybe with not all of the privileges of the other regions. And so the executive board in 1996 approved the formation of the Europe region. And the incoming president at that convention, Paula Dent, formed an ad hoc committee to study just exactly how that was going to be done. It was a bit complicated. This was a major structural change. So she formed an ad hoc committee, and I was fortunate enough to serve on that committee. We also had European voices, and one of them is here, Trainee Schmitz de Milan from the Netherlands, who was also on that committee. And we opened our meeting with the metaphor of a house with 4 rooms. Now, do we restructure the house to make 5 rooms in it, or do we just add on a little room on the outside? The vote was unanimous. We would restructure. There was no such thing as a sub-region in our thinking. They were all the same. And, oh, incidentally, the European members recommended that we refer to it as the Europe region, not European. They said, after all, you don't have the southwestern regional, you don't have the northeastern region, so we want to be the Europe region. And so that was where we went on from there. And when we presented these proposals for an equal region, Dorothy was very, very pleased and let us know that. And you have seen the progress ever since that she has made, that we made on her from her suggestions. And so we've learned a lot from her. She passed away on the 30th of May, which was a little bit late to be included in our celebration of life. But let's hope that the next one can include a lot of that wonderful personal information we heard about members and I don't have a white rose either. So we'll save that for the next convention. And we will remember Dorothy then too, but I thought we could add her name right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.